It's a Texas garden in June, and we've been grateful because we've been getting a lot of rain, and it's been great for the crookneck squash. I have lots of blossoms, and I have a fruit growing. I found out that the squash actually, they found seeds in a cave in Mexico from 8,000 BC. So squash has been around for a long time. So the basil has been great for pesto. I've been trying to grow some Peter Pan squash over here too, and I've been getting little baby Peter Pan squash. My kale has been wonderful for salads. Geraniums bring pink glory. Lots of tomatoes, lots of kale, and I'm happy to say that I have a sunflower growing. The sunflowers originated in what is now Arizona and New Mexico and Mexico, and around 2000 BC, and then the Spanish explorers took it back to Europe, and it got popular in Europe, and then Russia got excited about growing sunflowers, and so now it's an international crop that everybody likes to harvest for the seeds. And it makes wonderful, healthy soil oil, and also it gives you B1 vitamins. So it's a very healthy crop to grow in your backyard, and I'm actually growing this in a container. So you could have this on your patio as long as it gets enough sun. My zinnias are loving the Texas sunshine. My begonias are happy. Still growing lots of kale all over. Here's another baby sunflower growing. Here's some tomatoes. I'm making use of my backyard, so I'm growing herbs and more eggplant. Here's jalapeno peppers growing. Strawberries. Some more giant sunflowers reaching high. So if you plant a lot of seeds, then you're going to have sunflowers like all summer. Here's the eggplant. I love to come out here and pick parsley. Love grows here in the backyard. I feel so grateful every time I see something grow, like jalapeno peppers. St. Francis is loving the backyard because he always loved nature. My red Chinese cabbage has a beautiful, glorious cabbage growing inside. There's another sunflower. Okay, my Brussels sprouts have lots of Brussels sprouts growing all over it. It's a little bit late in the season for Brussels sprouts, but it's doing great. I come out here and pick beans, and they are growing on the bamboo stalk. There's another sunflower growing. Here's kale, another eggplant, tomatoes. The broccoli is blessed with a bee that's pollinating. You can see the bee loving the flowers. It's going to go to seed. Another giant stalk of a sunflower. Lots of herbs, eggplant, lettuce, getting tall. I'm still picking it. I'm picking the cilantro for salsa. I've got cucumbers growing with cucumber flowers. I have mint on the windowsill. Cilantro going tall. Lots of tomatoes, tomatillos. There's a glorious tomato. The beefeater tomato is making great salsa for me. Here's the cherry tomatoes, great with eggs. You can see the mint growing in the background. Another giant eggplant. I've been growing potatoes, and I think they're about ready to harvest. There's some yellow tomatoes that look like they're getting ripe. I'm trying to make more use of the garden, and I've got more growing containers back here. I planted a giant eggplant, and because it has more room, I think it's getting larger. We've got another cucumber plant growing back there. Basil all over the garden for pesto. Lots of jalapeno peppers. Lots of kale. There's a banana pepper. There is my poblano pepper I've been picking. And then I thought this Plum Delight didn't make it through the freeze, but it is a beautiful purple color, and it looks like it's going to survive. And I've got hummingbird feeders for the hummingbirds. So it's a glorious day in June in Texas.